facets. That's certainly one of them.
Yeah.
I actually might, you know, make a commentary faux pas and disagree with you about
Okay,
Peach.
okay.
I mean, we just saw Peach really struggle on the raw speed that, you know, a Sheik and a Spacey could, you know, output. Albeit here, Samus is a little bit on the slower side and we're treating it as our starting pick. Maybe the slow speed will be at Peach's advantage, but I generally feel like outside of like a, you know, GS of old, it's, you know, more rare to see Peaches go super far in doubles. Oh, what a power shield!
Nice power shield reflect that. I barely get him, but at least Samus was able to get away from that. What do you think about the Samus pick on this green line to do it as well?
I mean, if I'm going to say bad things about Peach, I got to say bad things about Samus for the same reason.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Who am I to judge Melee? So I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's pretty even. He's been able to keep 4 stocks, doing what tanks do best.
Yep, just staying alive, dealing some damage out there, and really just, you know, maintaining the distance away from the enemy team, which I really think you have to. 138%, that's not usually a percentage that you're going to see in Melee, especially, you know, in doubles. So incredible to see Samus staying alive this long. And
the forward throw!
Oh, that is
God,
good.
Peach's arms, man.
The forward throw, it's always
They're
surprising.
so
Just a big slap.
It just sends you.
Well, it's from taking off that crown so much and, you know, swinging it over her head. She's really got some powerful biceps.
Yeah, I think one of the jewels in that crown must be like a, you know, an infinity stone or something.
Stone of power or something.
Oh boy. All right, Falco, high recovery, gets in. No nair coming out from the V-Sheik. Oh, what a turn of stocks. That could have been +1. It turns to -1, and it is a brutal finish, but eventually cleans it up. It is a near match. 3 stocks to the tanks, 1 stock for the fighters.
Very, very close here. I think that we are going to see a lead change, or a lead extended here from Samus. And there it is, Samus and Sheik with the red team pushing their lead a little bit further away from the blue team. And we're going to see if the blue team has what it takes now to take this stock away from Samus before she gets up to that high percentage again, like that 200. What percentage did Samus high last time?
I think it was right around 140. Kind of an air quote of a gimp, to say the least. But Peach ends up taking the first death of the tanks, but it's met. Oh no! A little bit of a fair friendly fire. Samus should live, but all these percents start adding up. 100% over that clip. Now going to slow get ups here on out. As God, this game has not only gone back and forth. I don't even know who's winning.
It looks like Samus and Sheik might have the, I guess red team, so Amanze and Deepak might have the advantage here, but just ever so slightly. And especially if this Samus loses their stock, it's going to be, it's going to
Oh, that is it's a greedy recovery. Falco's going to take the last stock away at an 87%. Now Peach starting to get popped up. Sheik actually has very good kill confirms here. Goes out. Is kind of waiting, but on the 1v1, oh, the miscue! The F-Smash friendly fire, and Jim and Waverunner are not happy about this.
All that's left is Falco. Do you know, is this Jim or is this Waverunner out here as Falco?
I mean, I got a 50-50. Want me to take a guess? I'm just waiting for the charge shot. Everybody knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. Just let us have it. There we go. Reach the Tekken. I don't think he's coming back. It's a last laser. But 2 stocks from the Samus, 1 from the Sheik, and
Amanze Deepak taking that first game.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts just how close it was until it wasn't.
And then, yeah, immediately everything just falls apart, and that's Melee for you.
But I think I need to rewind. You know, is Samus and Peach bad? No, far from it. They proved me wrong in just a few short minutes.
So I'm more of a doubles player because I'm bad at the game. So
hell yeah.
So I like my doubles, and to be completely honest, it seems that the characters that are able to space themselves out away from the enemies, so Peach or Samus, for instance, are really, I guess Peach didn't do very well last time, but Samus is able to space away with her projectiles, and I just think that helps out. You're able to zone out an entire part of the map and let your teammate kind of do work on the other side where you're just kind of keeping alive, staying alive.
Yeah, I think though that might prove to be struggling. There's a lot of things that Sheik does in doubles, but being the aggressor generally is not one of her strong suits. Usually you want something like a Spacey to kind of be that. Maybe Captain Falco, right? Something that's a little bit faster, something that has a little bit stronger moves you can't get crouch canceled, especially against these other tanks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did always kind of peg Sheik for a faster character, but when you're putting him up against Spacey, it's just not even fun. They're so close. Obviously, watching Fox, Falco, or run around, it can be pretty intimidating from a not as high as your player.
Right. But you did bring up something interesting, which is projectiles. Common wisdom is that projectiles are often not so great, especially if they take a long time. So like lasers are okay, but even then, what Falcos are going to be using lasers in 1v1, it is a much rarer sight to see them in doubles. A little bit more on like the saving side of things. Oh, see right there, one laser came through, and I think if Peach was a little bit faster, had another up B, but doesn't quite get there. That was actually a great save laser. It just they don't come out that often.
Right,
you have to pick your spots.
You have to be very, very careful because that friendly fire it makes a huge difference. And if you're going to cause your teammate to flinch on the other side, especially with lasers coming out from Falco, because Falco's lasers can go all the way across the other side of the stage. So, you have to be careful with friendly fire.
Right. Anyways, on Pokemon here, it is a very slight lead, one stock, but everybody's at very high percents as, this Sheik, every single time they FP, I'm like, they're not going to quite get back. It's too far, but they're just getting, it's the tag. I think the tag is giving him an extra few pixels each time.
Yep. It's a little bit of a trade or whatever you want to call it, the way that she's able to get back with that up B. And for me personally, I really struggle at Edge guarding Sheik because of that up B, but there she goes, getting knocked off the top of the stage. I believe I was like, Falco there with cover.
A highly underrated move, but it still works. Anyways, Peach gets a trade over, and I think you're fine taking that trade. Peach stocks just have so much more weight to them. They're just so much, they're thick.
Yeah.
Precies. Jim/Waverunner. I mean, this team is doing a very good job overall at hanging with, once again, probably the higher seeded doubles team with Amanze and Deepak. Amanze, if you don't know, is just a Minnesota staple. He's been around the scene for 50 years, plays the whole cast, and is honestly very wholesome and great guy.
Love to hear that. And I mean, if you're going to get a good guy out of any scene, it's going to be Minnesota. You're going to get a lot of nice people here, and that's what I've noticed. There's just a ton of welcoming, nice individuals who are also really good at melee.
All right, this is really important right now. Both tanks at about 115%. First one to die, it might be the Peach here. It's going to be a serious detriment because it's 4 stocks apiece between the two teams. But the F smash from our Samus ends up netting it, and actually Sheik winning the 1v1 on the other side. And just like that, what was tied now is
now.
Yeah, it's rough. You got to finish this. You got to kill the Sheik right now. Over on the right side of your screen. This has got to be it. Peach is doing a great job keeping the Samus away for this 1v1, but getting out of the corner.
Here comes Samus to help out the. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. They really needed to take him.
Oh my God! Blue team getting absolutely screwed out, but it's 148%. That's all the detriment that they have. They brought it all the way back.
It's going to come down to whichever team takes the first stock. The first stock to leave is going to end up being a 2v1, and that's going to be it for the other two.
Oh, she not quite able to finish it, but the up air off.
That's going to be it. That's bad news for Falco. He's going to be out here grinding, but I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, just like game number 1, he's sitting at unfortunately too high percent, and they're not quite going to finish. Samus is there. Actually, they don't cover the in option, but should do it. It's a 2-0. Amanze and Deepak take it.
Samus is a